Hi, this is Beast. You can call me Daque from IllansionMenSpa in Taiwan. Because I realized that the original 20 destination there's no voice, so I decided to record again. But it's weekend, so I just finished my work and then I have time to record again. Uh, Destination is a YouTube that a little bit like TED because I have some different thoughts for sharing to others, and mm, they're due to something I want to tell. So destination is kind of style of my TED, yeah. And before to what I'm going to tell today, um, first you need to know this. Uh, my name is Daque, and you can call me Beast in gay spa in Taiwan. They call me Beast also. Um, I'm a kid who like more Western thinking and than Eastern because when I was a child in elementary school in junior high, uh, I do believe that um, things that taught on the book on our textbook lie to me because, for example, in media in Taiwan, usually the report news, the reporter didn't do anything like uh, report news in fair and um, media and reporters should pay more response for what they report. But if you see in Taiwan, most reporters didn't do these things. So that's why when I was a child, I hate to go to school to study because what teacher told me are totally different for what the world in Taiwan I see. And um, it's quite interesting because when my teacher asked me why I don't like to study, I just asked her so that when I'm going to use cosine, tangent, and cotangent in the rest of my life, if you can correctly to tell me that, maybe I will consider to study it. But she says she don't know. So why I'm going to study the things that I don't know, even in my not use and just read and forget. It's what I hate, and that's why I don't go to school. I hate studying in school in Taiwan. But I like to go to library and bookstore because, especially autobiography, if a person write an autobiography in 40 years old, it means that after I read this book, I will have 40 years wise for the person because I don't have to live for another 40 years because seeing people for their life and they got lessons for what they live and what happens and you can have more brains and you get smarter. So that's why maybe you should have to skip some mistakes that he might make before then he told you. So that's why I love autobiography. But when Ted showed up, it totally drive me crazy because 18 minutes for one person to tell. It's hard to it's hard for me to imagine because I'm a really talkative person. So if you only have 18 minutes for me, it's really quite hard for me because. So that's why maybe I'm still learning because let's go forget. So mm, let's start for our story today. Uh, I'm not going to tell you some something. Just talk about what happened to my life when I was 16, 12 years ago. 12 years ago, when before my 16th birthday, I was born in June 9th. I'm a Gemini, and the story begins from my 16th birth. Before my 16th birthday, it means that in the first week of June, 12 years ago, in 2004. 2004 in June, and almost the end of the semester and almost summer vacation. And the first time in my life, a boyfriend. What I think is quite easy, just when I was young, everything I feel happy. I share with my mom because when my mom get happier, and you will make me more happy. So that's why everything makes me happy. I share with my mom for the joy. So that's why first boyfriend, gosh, I should tell my mom. So I just straight brought the boyfriend home and then slammed the door and said, "Mom, this is my boyfriend." What you'll do? How shocked you are is how shocked my arm happens in 12 years ago. So my dad gave me two choices. A, he left. I stayed, but never brought him home again. B, both of you leave the house and never come back again. Well, if it's choice A, there's nothing to do now from the video. I left before my 16th birthday. I left at home. I don't know why, just because I have a boyfriend. So I left home to become a homeless. No family, no parents, kids. On a day, 12 years ago. When I just left home, I never realized because it's summer vacation. So every day I go to my classmates' house and have fun. And then when I realized that, gosh, I don't have a place to sleep. It was the day that before open semester because that was the last day of summer vacation. So, damn it, where am I going to live day after tomorrow? It was a big shock for me that time. Then I stay at Shuling district in Xinbei city, next to Taipei. Shuling is the place that if you are going to take a train to Hualien or Taitung, if you come to travel in Taiwan and you're going to take a train to Toronto, to Taitung, Shuling was the first stations started the train to Hualien or Kaidong because there's a repair station in Shulin. So that's why there's also they have a restroom for the employer to sleep. And I remembered one day that I was in a rush and finding the toilet, and then I got wrong side, and then I jump into the employee restroom, and I found out that not only toilet in that restroom, but also there's showers that I can take a bath. So every day I go there to take a bath because there's no place for me to sleep. So every day, almost a year, I sleep in the park, sleep at the station, and sleep also on the sidewalk on the ground. Almost a year. 16 years ago, 12 years ago, in 2004 in Taiwan, if you're looking for a job and you're just only 16 years old, you have two choices to open an account if your salary must pass by the company. If your salary comes from your company to receive and return by the bank, you have to open a bank account. So you have two choices in 16 years old. A, bring your parents. B, ask your company to have proof to say that you work for this company, saying you can open an account. For avoid like cheating, or you have opened accounts that not putting money inside but doing something illegal. For avoid that, so that's the rules for the bank. I already slept out the street, so how come my parents open accounts for me? And my company didn't wish to give me a proof because the government will check almost oftenly because you're only 16, you're not over 18, and they will worry about if you are too tired or not, so they will come and check first oftenly. So that's why the company would rather use over 18, not 16. So what kind of job I can do then, like sending milk in the morning, and then breakfast, and also the building factory, and night market. That's the only work I can do because they pay cash, not through the bank. So because that almost over 1 year for sleeping on the street and stations, I really learned a lot in that year because, like Steve Shaw says, money is not hard because you cannot buy your house, buy your happiness. So usually rich people are not happy. And now I stay in a face spa, inventory, doing massage, being unsure. And every time people ask me how much I wish to have sex with him, I will reply, I'd rather still on the street than taking your money. So that's why election is so weird, so strange, because I hate commercial. I hate all kind of business commercial. I hate businessmen. I hate kind of people who see money as everything totally in their life, because that's not very real and it's quite rude. So that's why IllansionMenSpa are so unique and so special, because maybe it's because of the story about 12 years ago. So whether who you are or where you're from, you saw this YouTube. Remember, regardless the world told you, because there's nothing true or fair in this world. But what you believe and you keep believing is important. If you keep believing it, you'll become true and be powerful. So fuck up the world, fuck up your teachers that, but do ask yourself what you want to be. What's your positions? Either you are outgoing or not. Everyone are unique. Everyone gets power if you are pure and keep believing what you believe. That's important. So, bye.